Hi gang, Marion here, and I have such a treat for you today. It's day 4 of the Costco Advent-ure Advent calendar. Today we are tasting day number 4, which is Volde. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon from Moldova. If you're not familiar with where Moldova is located, it's in Eastern Europe, located right between Romania and the Ukraine. Now, this area is so interesting. It's one of the oldest grape growing regions in the world. It's got a climate similar to Bordeaux. The Black Sea and the Nestor River provide this perfect microclimate that grows wonderful, fascinating reds. They're known for their Cab Sauves, their Malbecs, their Merlots. They're also known for their Chardonnays, their Sauvignon Blancs, and their Muscat grapes, which are all white. Now, this area is very, very interesting. From what I've been reading, it looks like it was lost knowledge that this was one of the oldest grape growing regions in the world. And they've only recently rediscovered that enology and grape growing has a lot of roots in this area. So I'm very interested to learn more about this area, as I hope you are as well. So the climate here, as I said before, is a perfect microclimate. Now, a microclimate is this little area of space where it stays warm during the day and cool in the evening. And microclimates are all over the world. You can find them in the Finger Lakes, you find them in Virginia, you find them in California, you find them in France. Bordeaux, perfect microclimate there. It's got its own little climate compared to the rest of the country. Same as in the United States, its own little climate compared to the rest of the state. And what happens is it allows grapes to grow perfectly in that region. So the climate in Moldova, in the Stefan Volde region, is very similar to the Bordeaux region. So they can grow a lot of the same grapes. They actually rival them against each other. They both produce top quality wine. The one thing that's a little bit different about Stefan Volde growing area is that it's very rocky, very minerally, lots of clay soil. So you're gonna get a little bit different flavors than you are from Bordeaux. So remember your terroir, it's the land and the organic matter where the grapes grow. The grapes suck that in and take notes from that. So it changes the wine. That's why you'll never have like the same Cab Sauv from Moldova or Bordeaux. So let's take a look at the back of the label. You'll see here it has an IGP, just like we talked about the other day. It's a protected geographical area. And what that means is that the country of Moldova has decided that this is an area that needs to be protected from infrastructure, from people, from cars, from pollution. So this is a specific place where grapes are grown, and it will be a protected area forever for grapes to be grown. Let's go ahead and give this a pour. I did pour myself some earlier so I could take some notes, give you guys just a little bit better experience. So let's talk about this. Look at this beautiful ruby red color that she pours. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So let's give her a little spin. Really open up some of those flavors. Now what's great with this wine is you can drink it right away, or you can even give it a quick decant. So you can pour this in a decanter, or just leave your glass sitting open for like 10 minutes, let it air out a little bit, let those oxygen molecules get in there, and let the wine open up. So let's go ahead and take a smell. Automatically, I just think like red leather chair, cigar in front of a fire. But also you get a lot of cherry and cassis on the nose or the bouquet. Let's take a sip. Wow. So, right off the bat, very big tannins in this wine. It sucks the moisture from the whole front of your palate, like the front of your teeth, just sucks all the moisture out. But in the back of your palate, it's got that very fruit-forward pucker power. Before, with the other wines that we were drinking, we had that pucker power towards the front of our palate. This is more towards the back of the palate. Very, very interesting. Now, I do want to go back to the bouquet and tell you about my experience with this wine. When I first had a couple of sips of this wine, when I was taking notes for you all, I could just close my eyes and think walking through a mossy forest. There's mushrooms, fresh cut trees, like a fresh fallen tree, and you can really smell that woody flavor. You can look down and see the moss on the forest floor. You can look up and see giant pines. You can hear birds chirping. You can see a little bit of grass poking out. Wine for me is such an experience, visually, emotionally, mentally. So I highly recommend that when you're drinking your wine, you take a minute to soak it in. Create an experience for yourself. How do you feel? What do you see when you close your eyes? What do you smell? What do you feel? What do you experience? Can you reach out and touch it? And if you reach out and touch it, how does it feel? Think about that. So let me know in the comments if you've experienced a wine that really intrigues your senses, because I want to know about it. But on another note, homework assignment, we should go out and find some more wines from Moldova, because it's not a very known growing region, especially here in the States. So I'd be interested to see if we can go to Total Wine, Wegmans, or another wine specialty shop and see if we can get our hands on something. If you find something, let me know. I'll get a bottle of it and let's try it together. So gang, cheers to you. Wonderful red wine. Big tannins, lots of fruit forward flavor. Highly recommend this one, and highly recommending more reds from Moldova. All right, gang, it's that time of the night. Let's pop out number 4. We got her. Thanks for joining me for day 4. I'll see you tomorrow for day 5.